Let's turn back the clock to June of 2020. I recently hit my peak rank of Grandmaster 339 LP on the Korean server. I was finishing up my final year of college, but I had one more week of classes left until I was free from standardized tests forever. In typical college senior fashion, I decided to do the most constructive thing and procrastinate by queuing up for a ranked game of League of Legends. But this day in particular was special because I happened to come across a very well-known individual. To my surprise, I was in a game with FAKER, the mid laner for T1, who at the time was the winner of 3 world championships. I had an absolute blast playing Bard, a champion I recently picked up, and I eventually did a bait that intrigued him enough to question mark ping me for my play.
Oh my god, he pinged me!
And that was kind of it. It was the first and last time I played with him, and the experience would soon turn into just another fun memory. I would continue playing ranked, but the higher I climbed, the worse the game quality seemed to get. And since my only motivation at the time was to experience the highest level of League of Legends, I felt that I've already achieved that goal, and started to take ranked way less seriously, decided to play for fun, especially after I made the choice to pursue content creation full-time after finishing my studies due to COVID kind of completely messing up the job environment at the time. Fast forward 3 years, and I've been making videos for a living for a good while now. At some point, the YouTube algorithm changed, and I started to realize that my channel was just no longer sustainable enough for me to justify continuing it. That means I was broke as shit. I tried different solutions, but nothing was really working. I was ready to give up and look for a real job or something, but it felt bittersweet to walk away from everything I worked so hard on. I didn't want to just leave without thanking my viewers that stayed with me along the way, so I sat down trying to figure out what to do for my last video. And fortunately, I saw a suggestion in the comments that would change the course of my life forever. After spending a few weeks completing the suggested challenge and editing the many hours of footage, I made my supposedly final upload. I was already 1 foot out the door, ready to move on, but then the video ended up just exploding. To this day, the Can You Beat League of Legends Without Being Seen video is the most watched content on my channel by far. And looking back, it's just crazy to me that this was supposed to be it. I got a new burst of motivation as I uploaded and uploaded and uploaded, and I decided to give it one more try. But I needed something that would motivate me towards a goal, something that would make me remember what sparked my interest in wanting to play League of Legends in the first place. And I suddenly remembered the feeling I had when I saw the words hide on bush appearing on my screen. I knew what my next challenge was going to be. Was it just dumb luck that led to me getting into a game with the best player in the world? Or was it due to the earnest desire I had to see how it looked at the peak of the summit? Would I be able to gain my motivation for climbing in ranked, or would I be disappointed once again on the long journey to the top? Which finally brings us to today's video. How long does it take to play a game with FAKER?
We're about to embark on a journey that's going to take a very long time. We're going to try to find FAKER in a ranked game. Mr. FAKER is currently 1000 LP, and I'm very close. I am Diamond 3. So yeah, I just have to play maybe a few games, and then I'll be there.
The only rules going into this challenge was to play a game with FAKER, so I just had to get into the same game as him, and it didn't matter if I was on his team or the enemy's team. We also eventually added the rule of being not allowed to physically watch FAKER stream to snipe him, because I didn't want the possibility of being accused of ghosting or anything. I was, however, allowed to check things like his OPGG match history, to track his current MMR range and times a day he was likely to queue. But with those 2 simple rules set, it was time to play. I wasn't too sure how long this challenge was going to take, so I made sure to keep a spreadsheet of all the LP changes, timers, games played, win rate, and rough summaries for what happened each day, so that when I eventually had to make this video, I would have a good recap for the overall timeline.
Aha! Guys! Zach said, besides Bard, everyone's playing bad. Haha, let's go! He complimented me.
For the first few days, I didn't really have the best start. After playing it for fun for 2 years, I was definitely super rusty and had to remember how to take things a bit more seriously again.
Yippee! Honestly, yeah, I'm down. Oh my. Dude, that was so satisfying. Holy moly.
But then things started to pick up and I breezed through Diamond to end up back at Masters for the first time in 2 years by day 10 of the challenge. Even though I wanted to grind more games, my brain wasn't that used to playing with so much focus after being inactive for so long. So I played maybe a game or two each day and gradually made my way up the ladder. Riot also implemented a new name change system around this time, so I had to be ready for the very high possibility of seeing fake fakers all over the Rift, but nothing could stop me as I hit Masters 100 LP, 200 LP, and eventually even 300 LP. I even passed Faker on the ladder for the first time, shortly after his 4th World Championship win in Korea on November 19th. I watched the finals in person as he lifted the trophy, and I told myself that I would meet him again in game very soon. In terms of pure elo, I've already surpassed my previous rank of Grandmaster's 339 LP, and I truly thought that the challenge would end very soon after only about 100 hours of streaming over a span of 36 days. I was getting closer and closer to Faker's MMR, and there wasn't really anything preventing me from reaching my goal. Until there was. On December 5th, 2023, I received the unfortunate news that Twitch Korea will be officially shutting down in February the following year. That meant that I will be unable to monetize any of my streams, and although I did eventually settle with YouTube streaming, the after effects of one of my main revenue sources just disappearing is still something I feel even to this day. If I thought I was broke as shit before, I was about to be even more broke as shit. I tried to be optimistic and continued on with the challenge, but with so many things I now had to worry about, I just couldn't seem to get anywhere as the 2023 season eventually came to a close with no Faker in sight.
How to search? Dude, I have not even cared about this challenge for the last few weeks because I've just been busy. Today is day 48, but we are also 55 days away until Twitch Korea just dies.
"2024 was quite possibly the most confusing year of my life. This was a year where Riot implemented 3 separate splits with a soft LP reset every few months, so I honestly thought that gave me 3 good chances to get into Faker's game, since some of the MMR difference between us would be lessened by the occasional resets. For the first few days, I was very close to his MMR range, so I queued up, and queued up, and queued up. But I wasn't able to successfully get into his game, and he eventually climbed so fast that I had no choice but to grind once again. My motivation for climbing and playing games in general was at an all-time low. Although my videos were doing well, it was more of a band-aid solution that stalled for time so that I could figure out a better long-term answer to potentially fix my financial troubles. I eventually settled for putting in more effort on longer-form content, which seemed to be the correct option. But that meant I would have way less time to actually grind League and stream games, and with the official shutdown date of Twitch Korea looming closer every day, I couldn't even muster the energy to open up my client sometimes. In the first 3 months of the challenge until the start of Season 14, I streamed a total of 120 hours of League of Legends, but in the following 3 months, I only played 34 more hours, more than 70% less than the previous time frame. I was just going through it, but no matter how I felt, time waited for no one, and the day finally came as Twitch Korea officially shut down on February 27, 2024. And I honestly didn't know what to do anymore. I needed to figure things out. I went on my first vacation in 10 years by going to Japan with a group of friends. It was obvious that whatever I was doing was just no longer working for me, so I needed some time off to get my thoughts in order. Even though this challenge was pretty much the only reason that was keeping me motivated on climbing and ranked and continuing with my channel, it also inadvertently became the shackles that were preventing me from learning and improving on myself. I was just going through the motions and hoping that something would change, but I eventually understood that there was nobody that could make that change for me. I would have to do it myself. Even after I came back from my trip, I only streamed League like 8 more times in the next 3 months, since I was far more occupied with growing and improving my health IRL. I was spending way more time working out, learning how to be healthy with my diet and schedule, and just trying to develop some kind of consistency so that I wouldn't have to rely on things like motivation, and instead be able to do whatever I wanted through pure discipline even on my worst days. I became much more interested in learning art and animation, meeting with friends and socializing, and I also developed interest in things like bouldering and hiking. But funnily enough, no matter how much I wanted to avoid thinking about my stagnation in the Find Faker challenge, I would see him everywhere I went. For example, Faker gets inducted into the League Hall of Fame on May 24th, and I eventually find myself chanting words in Korean to Faker's humongous face on the wall for a stamp or something, like a literal cult member. Or I'm just walking around hanging out with friends, and I pass by a cardboard cutout of Faker just standing there. Everywhere I go, I see his face. But although I didn't really feel anything change at the time, in these few months of getting my life together, this turned out to be the exact thing I had to go through to eventually figure out how to climb enough to complete the challenge. The reality of the situation was that I was simply just too busy, especially with my increasing responsibilities in life as I got older. And since I had to focus more on editing videos over streaming, I need to be smarter about how I use my time when playing League, since I didn't want to just mindlessly spam games to climb anymore. So I sat down and tried relearning everything I knew about League from scratch. Before, I would rely mostly on instinct without thinking too much on the details, but I realized that I just wasn't good enough at the game for my climb to be consistent. Starting on day 77, I started to focus more on studying the game rather than playing it. I would look over my previous videos, coach my viewers as replays for free, basically anything that could help me develop a different point of view. I would see what mistakes were being made and then work backwards to figure out what should be done to avoid that problem in the future. Whenever I VOD reviewed a chatter, I would try to figure out the best fundamental advice I could give so that they could be consistent in their future games, which in turn let me figure out the things I should look out for in my games so that I could have better advice for the next session. The second split of 2024 would start and end, and then the third split of 2024 would start and end. But with the constant LP resets along with my new focus on learning, I didn't really feel the need to play too much, usually only turning on stream to get enough content for my upload schedule.
Whoa, what is this portal? What? That portal's harder to do if I wanted to. What?
Faker won his 5th World Championship with a 2-peat victory in a close 3-2 over BLG on November 2nd. And I made sure to analyze every game to see how the best teams in the world were playing. If I wanted to play with Faker, I would have to start thinking like the people that played with him.
Joins the fight. Elko with the stopwatch, Faker in the middle of the wall, and it seems like death may have arrived, and his name is Faker. He's here for your lives. The rest of T1 begins to collapse. Faker's gonna fall as he pops the stopwatch, manages to buy himself a second. Over here to save his mid laner once again, and Faker still stands. He has ascended. He stands above it all, and he looks hungrily at that world's trophy.
I ended the year at Diamond 4 84 LP on day 112, the lowest LP I've ended a season on in 5 years. But the only thing I could do was hope for the best and pray that all my efforts weren't in vain, as I went into the 2025 season with a brand new outlook. Riot confirmed that there will be no LP resets this year, so I already had high hopes compared to whatever the heck happened in 2024. It was also time for me to fully start applying everything I learned from all the reviewing and coaching I did, and I was excited to see just how much better at the game I've gotten. So unfortunately, I found that I wasn't really winning that much more than before. I was going through my spreadsheet, looking through all the notes I made, and pretty much every day had me complaining about my teammates about how they're griefing or running it down. And I thought I was just overreacting, because I'm sure I was emotional at the time from a loss and not thinking properly. But when I went back through the VODs and saw what some of my teammates were doing, I don't think I was actually overreacting here. That's not good. I did my job. Aw. Oh no 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 no! Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do that! What the? Oh wait, no, hold on. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What are... It got to the point where I was so genuinely convinced that something was wrong with my teammates that I looked back through all the times a day I was playing to figure out if there was a best time to play based on my mathematical win rates. And let me tell you what I found out. I had a much higher win rate when I played from 4 PM to 9 PM compared to any other times of the day. Obviously, the number of games I had data for in those timeframes were very different, so it's not the best conclusion I should make, but I was so desperate, man, trying to get any semblance of hope on how to win even 1% more of my games. Like, I know I was grasping for straws, but I needed something. No, she's scripting, bro, fuck. I queued up the next few days between 4 PM to 9 PM, hoping that I would at least go positive win rate or something. And, so yeah, I also tested other days and times, but in the end, I have unfortunately concluded that there were actually no good times to play ranked without expecting some level of griefing or inting. Like maybe I was the griefer. But I realized that compared to the previous year, where I would be pretty annoyed that I'm not climbing at all in the challenge, I didn't really mind losing that much anymore. The touching grass arc I went through definitely made me mellow down a lot, and the fact that I was still somehow surviving off of content creation even after like half my revenue freaking died from Twitch KR shutting down sort of got me into the Zen mindset that things were going to work out in the end, and that I shouldn't take these terrible games so personally. I also returned back to playing League more for fun over climbing, as during this time period, I played League with our Oshi, Gigi Murn, playing the charity event with many other streamers, and I was just genuinely enjoying my time having fun doing random things. I didn't care about winning, I didn't care about beating Faker, I just wanted to queue up and play League of Legends. And man, did I play.
Yeah!
From days 160 to 177, I somehow went from Diamond 289 LP to Masters 451 LP, the highest rank I've ever been in my life. By now, word of my challenge has spread to other communities, and a lot of people have at least heard of my journey to find Faker. Because I've been very slow with my progress, it got to the point where people will make jabs at me in the comment sections in other videos if another streamer bootcamped in Korea or something and found it before I did. People I knew would even DM me from time to time for fun, or ask if I found Faker whenever they saw me in other chats as well. But I seem to have hit my current limit of for fun climbing, as I started to just slowly keep losing over the next few months. I wasn't going on insane lose streaks or anything, since I would still only usually have the time and energy to play a couple of games per stream, but even going 1 win 1 loss for the day meant that I would slowly be losing LP, and this just kept stacking up over time. I somehow went from Masters 400 LP down to 100 LP, but I felt like I was just one more step away from a major breakthrough. I just didn't know what that could be. But the answer for playing a game with Faker, very fittingly, came from Faker himself, as T1 headed into the 2025 League of Legends World Championships. I made sure to pay closer attention to this year's games, as I sometimes even rewatched the VODs frame by frame to analyze the decisions made by all the professional teams. I watched all the T1 games and eventually did an analysis video on the series between T1 and AL, but watching the highest level of League with the amount of focus I put into it rewired something in my head, since when I queued up for rank the next day, everything just clicked. I had the best day of ranked in the entire challenge, going 8-0. And after taking a break for a week to analyze the World Final Series between T1 and KT, I found out that it wasn't just luck that I was winning, as I immediately went 7-0 the next stream. After falling from Masters 400 LP to 100 LP over a course of 4 months, I somehow got it all back in just 2 streams after VOD reviewing the games played by T1. But it didn't stop there. I was fully locked in as everything I learned and practiced throughout the entire challenge finally seemed to come together. Even when we were losing, I managed to make game-winning turnaround plays. This was honestly the craziest month of my League career, as I climbed 700 LP from day 230 to day 246, and finally reached Grandmasters at 810 LP for the first time in 5 years. I was back in my prime. I was starting to see professional players every game, and I even played against Carius Bard a few days later. Which means the end of the challenge was finally approaching. I would spend the next few weeks going back and forth in the same elo range, hoping that Faker would eventually turn on stream after an inconsistent schedule from a long hiatus. My patience was finally rewarded as T1 released a stream schedule for all of the members, with Faker expected to play in early 2026 during the last week of the season. This was the best and potentially only chance I had to finally play with him before all the ranks reset again. On January 3rd, I queued up around the time he was expected to start playing, and the match was accepted. Due to streamer mode, I wouldn't know if it was actually Faker until the game was fully over and I could manually check his IGN. So I just went into every game with the full intention of bringing everything I had. I win the first game and Faker isn't there. I queue for another, or gets banned but it goes through. I win the second game and Faker isn't there. I'm getting a little nervous since I know that he usually only plays a few games per stream, so this third and last game was potentially the final one for the night. Because of my 2 wins, I have now officially hit the highest LP I have ever reached at 812 LP. I have once again hit the peak of the summit. And as fate would have it, waiting for me at the end of my journey stood the best player in the world playing his signature Azir. I wouldn't know it at the time, but on day 269, after streaming League for almost 573 hours, playing a total of 974 games over a span of 2 years and 2 months, I finally done it. I found Faker. And that means it was time for one final game.
You know what? I'm gonna play for fun.
What is our comp? Hello? Yo, is Motor Top against Singed okay? Motor Top hard counter Singed? Why do you know this information? I'm going Spellbook. I want to have fun. I don't care. I don't play this game. Imagine playing this game for a living. No pot gameplay, baby. Alright, here we go, guys. This is my lifetime peak. I've never peaked this much. Worst case scenario, I just go for a Spellbook Smite Steal and then call it a day. It's also currently like 1:20 a.m. for me in Korea. Hee. Alright, Jin, play safe. I don't have any pots. Please play safe, Jin. I can't do anything. I'm freaking useless, Jin. I'm so scared right now. Like, if I get hit by one single E, I'm actually kind of screwed. Alright, cool. Oh! Yo, it's mid-gankable. Wait, mid's kind of gankable. Wait, Zoe! You had to land that! I'm here, Zoe. Alright, flash down! Flash down, baby! Wait, I can maybe go for it again. Nice. I had to take tower aggro so that he could, like, yeah. Careful, Jin! Don't walk up! I'm AFK! He has killed Faker. No? I'm pretty sure there was a Phantom guy, so can't be. Oh, dude! I could have killed him! Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually so glad my Jin didn't die. It's Faker. I just checked. Wait, like actually? Wait, it's actually him? Wait, everyone lock in. Nobody spoil. I want to actually know until the game ends. All right, I'm gonna walk up. I'm being very aggressive. Oh, yeah, you like that? Oh, yeah, you like that? Everyone play safe. Our mid laner will carry, hopefully. Now that I ganked it, maybe. Oh, good spacing, Bard. Oh, good spacing, Bard. Yeah, you like that? Yeah, like that spacing. Oh! Yo, careful! Careful. Hey! Ow! Get a job! Alright, something's happening topside. I'm kind of vibing. Okay, something smells like something's gonna happen. I'm coming top. Wait! Mid looks gankable! I'm here! Careful, Jin! I'm leaving you again! Oops. Oh. Oh! Okay, nice, not bad. Man, it's like, if I got that Q, I might have probably been a kill, right? I'm here, Zoe! Zoe, have some cocoa! Oh, nice! Yes! Good job, Smolder! Ow, what the Alright, okay, yeah, no, we're just vibing. Zoe has 2 kills. Now the question is, do I win now? Is one trying to figure out. Oh, no! No, look out, Zoe! Our kills! Run, Zoe! No! Oh, our money! Is there anybody nearby? There's nobody nearby. Oh! Yapa! 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 Oh. Yapa! Oh, nice! Not bad. Yeah, I know. Aha! Get this guy! Yes! Good job, board! Oh my. What's up? Someone's here? Okay, I'm gonna try to bait this guy into coming for me. There's a world where he eats me and then I just... What the... Oh. Never mind. Careful! There's a guy! Oh, oh, oh. Oh, nice dodge! Back up, back up, back up. Dude! Oh, oh, no, no. Wait for me, wait for me. You want me to walk up? Okay. Yes, chef, yes, chef. Anything for you, my king. Anything for you. Clear, captain! Here, can we kill this guy? Go! What the... Oh. Okay, well. Have some cocoa. What the... Yeah, what if I just don't go in? Yeah, I have TP. Give me a sec, guys. Nobody die! If you die, oh, what happened to my Jin's HP? The question is, do I go bot or do I go top? The correct macro play is for me to go top and then teleport bot instead of doing the other way around. If they walk up, then I can maybe stop them. Wait, mid! Is mid gankable? Gankable mid! Mid gankable! This is not gankable. Okay, this, yeah. I almost died. Alright, well, something's happening. Okay, what's the plan? It's like we're getting outscaled really hard right now. Oh my god, dude, Leona's arm's too small, I guess. Yeah, I actually have to TP mid. Hey, hey, hey! Ow! Oh! One more! Yes! No! No! Somebody get this guy! No! Yes! Okay. Alright, all good, all good. It was actually kind of close for a second, though. Okay, the question is, do I go McKills? Low-key McKills might actually be good. Come here, Yunawa. 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 Come here, Leona! Oh. Come here, Leona! Wait, I'm coming mid! I'm coming mid! Whoa! Ah! Well, ow! Break! We have to get them interested here. Ah! Exhaust! Yeah, you didn't expect that, huh? Nice, got the trap too. Oh! Nice. Kill him fast, kill him fast, kill him fast. Don't let him eat, Jane, no! Oh! Oh! Run, 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 run! Run, 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 run! Wait, get him! Yes! Ryan the Kisser! Get the tower, get the tower! It's okay, we got the feats. We don't need anything else, all good. There's always Cinch comes to us, right? Oh my god. If he... Dude! Ah! Yeah! No! Wait. Wait, okay. Wait. Oh my god, wait. I think I saved him. Jin, run! Oh shit! No! I just got the mana, dude! No! Honestly, Leona getting that was perfectly fine, right? I think it was correct that Jin didn't flash. Oh, look out, look out, look out! Oh, you were so dead. Oh! The funny thing is, you guys could just be lying to me. Like, I can't even confirm if it's him or not because I had the rule where I can't watch a stream. Got the cannon. Sorry, sorry. Hey! I was gonna hold the tower, but then I was like, nah. If I was Faker, I'd be right here over this wall. What do you think? No, he's not. Okay. Oh, he's over there. No Faker, no Faker. Go, go, go. Oh, all right, got the flash. Honestly, not the worst. Dude, I got hit by the thing that does a thing. Wait, guys, someone has to kill Faker. I gotta do it. I'm coming, baby. Just for future reference, the timer stops the moment I confirm that it was Faker, right? Because obviously I don't know if it's him or not. I'm hoping my chat's not just lying to my face, TBH. John, no! Oh, that's not good. Eh? Wait, yo, help. Do you get him? Ow. I'm not gonna lie, it's like Smolder has to come help us ASAP. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is. Wait. I'm down! I'm not down. I feel like we can just low-key do it, yeah. Do we not have smite? I was gonna use my smite, but then I was like, nah. I feel like I need it for this dragon steal. Do we go for this dragon? I'm pretty sure his flash is back up. I want to go for it. I don't know if you're gonna go for it, but I am. Okay, so I have to somehow snipe that Nidalee. That is a plan.
Yeah.
Why are you going in, Vi? Yes! Yeah! Ah, I used my ultimate ability. I tried getting the Q flash onto Faker as well, but I just like barely missed. I still got the Yunara at least. Everyone go! I'm not gonna lie, my Vi's like kind of going super hard in. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like low-key, I actually don't know. Yeah, what's the plan here? Like everyone's coming up, so I'm down to just take control on this side of the map, yeah. Where is he? What the freak? How'd he get out so fast? Oh, nice! Dude, everyone's spamming. Yo! Oh, freak. What happened, guys? Hey! Oh. Pew! Ah! Freak, dude! Ow! Let me go home. Okay, so bad news. Faker's kind of skilled. That's definitely a bad problem, huh? Do we just do it? I'm low-key kind of down. Like, just flip it. If we lose, we lose. Man, okay, that was a really bad ult in hindsight. Like, we didn't have any vision. We did get space from that, though. So we got that going for us. What's the plan, guys? Guys, what's the plan? Wait, are we just doing it? Yeah! Yo! Nice. They don't know I'm here. They don't know I'm here. They don't know I'm here. Never mind. They know I'm here. They know I'm here. All right, cool. We got the dragon. Good job, Bard. I gotta do this so I can just get vision real quick. Oh! Yo! Did we get it? No! Ah, you had one job! Our Winscon's still getting that dragon, honestly. Yo, Vi! Can you stop? Oh, well. I'm doing my best right now. Faker contra Vi weird? I agree! I don't know why it keeps just queuing in. Like, just stop doing that! This is really sketchy. Ah! Yo! I'm so scared of this freaking chicken man right now! I don't care! Oh. Ow. Okay, I'm scared. Wait, I'm not scared. Yeah! I got smite again. Oh. You guys are fine, right? Oh, well. Oh, balls! No one of importance died. I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm doing good, TBH. Okay, so I can bait this out. Ow. Can you do something, Vi? I got my dying wish. Oh, nice. Yeah! Good bait, Bard! Fuck, I'm good. Honestly, my moving was pretty good for a second, though. WinCon is still just getting this 4th dragon. Dude, this game's so close. Matchmaking at its finest right now. Oh my god. How many years have we been on this stupid challenge? Faker down! Ah! Polypuff down! Fuck! Just off with the ult. Oh. No, 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 no. No, no, no. It's Yunawa. Oh! Smolger! Oh. Look out, Jin! Oh. Oh, God! Yunawa's OP! If I just didn't die, that was actually just a complete win. Because if I don't die, I ultimate the Yunawa, which is guaranteed Zoe Bubble into follow-up. Like, freak. How is everyone full? We're at 33 minutes. Why do we just randomly go into LCK mode? I have to just like be a rat and just hopefully maybe I can steal. Oh my god, this is so scary. Push out mid, push out mid. Back up, back up. All right, here we go. Ah, no! It was so close. It was 17 HP, dude. Fuck. Oh, okay. Well, GG. We tried. We tried our best, team. One good news is that even if I got that steal, I think we don't win this game. No, please say no. I want to farm content. No, guys! All right, well, I tried. Nobody of importance died. Okay, moment of truth, though. Moment of truth. Was it actually him? It was, oh my god! Oh my god! KR1, oh my, yes! That's the timer! Oh my god, I don't care, I lost. I did my absolute best. I didn't actually think I'd get it, but I did. Like, what? I did get the MVP on OPGG, if it's any consolation. That means I did the absolute best on my team against Faker, all right? I can say that much. Yeah, you like that? Oh wow, wait, there's even Ace on here. Everybody that came to my stream or when I was in other people's stream saying, have you found Faker as a joke? It's no longer a joke. I'm done. It's over. I can rest.
It's me, Polypuff, and I love Bard and finding Faker in Korean Soloku.